Maybe basketball will be different. I don't know. Yo, what is up? Real quick, want to go live about 10 minutes or so. Like I said, we did this during football season. We're going to do it yet again. Just want to talk for about 10 minutes or so. Then we got to go record the podcast for tomorrow. So a little bit different setup, a little bit different scenario than normal. But Gamecocks with a huge dub, man, 78-54. Carolina getting a big time win. I mean, I'm shocked, honestly. Let me change this real quick. Alter this a little bit. All right. Here we go. All right, I was getting like blinded by that light there. Had a little high. Yeah, what a win. What a win. Again, taking you guys' questions, comments, everything else, all your reactions to the game. Yeah, like I said, what a win. What a dub for the boys. It's and Dakota says great win. Can't wait until the team's back to full strength. I was about to say this team's not even at full strength. That's the crazy part. And I know they were favored on the betting line, and it's not even taken away from Carolina. I can't believe how bad A&M was. I really thought A&M was decent. I'm shocked how what else? I'm shocked at how much continuity we had as far as the passes we were making, the way the basketball was getting distributed. I was really surprised at that, honestly. I was really surprised. So, when you get a night like you got from AJ Lawson, and that's your dude. I mean, that is your guy. When you get that type of night from a guy like that, you're going to have a good chance to win more often than not. I thought the return of McCreary, Levesque played really well too, by the way. Good point. Levesque played, the guys down low played really, really well. Give those guys a ton of credit. But, I talked about going into the game. One of the keys was winning on the perimeter. I thought you crushed look at the stats. You crushed A&M on the perimeter. I think you made 16 3-pointers. And A&M made 4. I mean, you just killed them. You killed them. And when you have stats like that, I mean, you're going to win the game every single time. So, what a performance. What a performance from Frank's boys. And like I said, we're going to go live about 10 minutes or so. Again, we did this during football season. We're going to do it all basketball season as well. Really want to do so. But especially after a game like that, we got to go live. And then, of course, I got to record the podcast for tomorrow. So we're going to burn the midnight oil tonight. But, man, I mean, I'm fired up. What a game. What a game. Like I said in the post-game video we just dropped, did I pick A&M? Yes. Yes, I did. Did I think Carolina could win? Certainly. They were favored, but did I expect South Carolina to win the fashion they did? I mean, that was insane. That was insane. No, I did not. I did not think the Gamecocks were quite capable of that type of game. I mean, just unbelievable. I mean, but again, though, when you have a guy like AJ Lawson, and that was the AJ Lawson that we all know and love tonight, when he has the type of game that he had, you're going to have a really, really good shot, really good chance to win some ball games. I mean, you really are. So now the question becomes, can South Carolina build on this? You go to Ole Miss Saturday, first road contest in conference, of course. Can you build on this now? And you know what's interesting? Frank Martin had a lot of success against Buzz Williams. South Carolina, I think, now has won 6 in a row over A&M overall. So, the Gamecocks have had success against Texas A&M. I don't know why it is, what it is, whatever. But, hey, you just own them. You got their number. I wish football would do the same. But, yeah, in a suffocating defense, R_McCacker. I was about to say it wrong. McCacker. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. McCacker says, finally saw some good old Frank Martin defense, too. Yeah. Suffocating defense in the side. I think you gave up, 5 field goals? 6 maybe? 5 or 6 field goals in the second half in total? That's insane. Those numbers are crazy. So, I mean, you couldn't have scripted a better start. You couldn't have scripted a better game. I mean, I just, when the line came out, I was shocked South Carolina's favor, to be totally honest. And you see, well, I guess we see why. Vegas knew. Hey, don't ever question Vegas. Vegas knows. I was silly. Vegas knows. I should have changed the whiteboard before I came on too. Vegas knows, though. Vegas knows. Man, what a game. What a game. So I'll take you guys' questions for about the next 5 minutes or so, and then we're going to jump off because, like I said, I got to record the podcast. I don't want to do that till like 4 a.m. doing it. Drew Easterday, South Carolina had 11 guys. And that's another thing. That's just another thing that blows my mind. I mean, I was there in the building when South Carolina played Florida A&M, and I'm not saying like that the Gamecocks looked terrible, but I mean, I just did not expect this. So I didn't at all. I did not expect the type of performance we saw tonight. I really didn't. I really, really didn't. It was crazy. Wild performance. Just wild performance, man. Like I said, taking guys' questions next 5 minutes or so. We'll stay on here a little bit. Just want to give a little immediate post-game reaction. Like I said, just like we did during football season. Of course, my post-game reaction is on social media as well. But like I said, we did this during football, and I'm gonna continue to do this. We're gonna do this live on Saturday from Republic Beer Garden and Kitchen. If you guys are in the city, you spot to watch the game, you want to come hang out, kick it, whatever. We'll be at Republic Beer Garden and Kitchen in the Vista, 931 Senate Street, where the old Flying Saucer spot used to be. In the Vista. Yeah, good point. Oh, okay. You got you. Now I understand what you were saying. Here you go. Now, here I got you. Here we go. You ready? We beat Texas A&M by a lot. Crap. We beat Texas A&M by a lot. We did. We did indeed. We did indeed. Golly. We did indeed. Yeah, and you make a good point though. With no non-conference, it makes this conference play stuff even bigger, man. So I mean, these games you need to have as good of a conference record as possible. And I mean, man, what a performance. I can't believe it. I really, like I said, I'm not like questioning how good I think this team is or how talented this team is, but to have that type of performance, to win by 24 points against an A&M team that I think isn't like, they're not scrubs. I mean, they're 1-1 in conference play. I think they're a decent team. I mean, heck, I don't know. I mean, this year's so tough because it's COVID and we don't know. I mean, there's so much uncertainty, but like, I don't think A&M is some, they're not Florida A&M. I mean, good God. I don't know, man. Frank Martin's teams find a way to cut it on in conference. They just find a way to get it going in the SEC. I don't know. That's all I can really say. And again, when you have your best player play, would you guys not say that was his best game? I mean, he scored 30 points. Yes, A&M is definitely 1-2 in conference. I'm saying they were 1-1 coming in. They were 6-2 coming in. Now they're 6-3. But I mean, when you have when AJ Lawson scores 30, you're gonna have a good chance to win the basketball game. So, and again, the return of Jalen McCreary, I think too, should definitely not be overlooked. What he and Wildens Levesque did inside. And again, I was just most impressed with the continuity, guys passing each other. Like, it looked like they hadn't missed a beat. It looked like South Carolina played their entire non-conference. Like, you'd have thought they're playing every day. So I think he should be okay. You saw him laughing on the sideline. I think it's probably just like a minor little ankle. He should be ready to go Saturday, I would think, at least. But yeah, what a game. What a game overall. Great start for South Carolina. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, guys. Got to record the podcast for now. We'll do the Daily Crow noon to 1 tomorrow, so we can talk about it more so in depth. And of course, the coaching stuff. Somebody was asking earlier, about the flight to Mississippi State. I think South Carolina, yes, probably was definitely interviewing Mississippi State's defensive coordinator. The Bobo stuff, I think Bobo is going to stay at South Carolina. I there's a lot of rumors going around. I think Bobo will stay at South Carolina. I think the Gamecocks will be okay, but dude, who knows? Who knows? I would say this. Word to the wise, the Gamecock fans, take a chill pill. Let the people that are getting paid millions of dollars handle it. Again, and I'm saying that as someone that like depends on these things happening and, news coming out of it, just it's out of our control. You know what I mean? Like we got to kind of roll with the punches, let it happen. When the news comes out, so when the news comes out, that's all I can really tell you guys. I think Bobo is going to stay. I think we'll be all right. The DC thing, not sure. You interviewed the Mississippi State guy. Obviously, you were there today. And we'll see kind of what comes of that. But again, great win by the Gamecocks tonight. I'm about to go talk about on the podcast. We'll do the Daily Crow noon to 1 tomorrow, so tune in then. We'll be taking you guys' calls and questions, of course. But, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. This is awesome. Again, I was wondering how pregame and postgame shows would go for basketball, and you guys have made sure this is a great success. So, again, we'll continue to do it. Thanks so much. Daily Crow, noon to 1 tomorrow. Tune in. Podcast tomorrow. Tune in. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You guys sleep well. We'll talk soon. Thanks.